From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Detroit. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain there of 21. Good for a Lions 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
180! Tiger!
Throwing, Goff. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. 180. 11.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 3rd and 5. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
On one, ready?
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he will get into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's gonna get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
On one, right? Here we go. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. DJ Reed brings him down. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. the size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
It's your start. Stop. Ready. 11, MC, take.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
On the ground, it's Brown. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. The Lions call their first timeout.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This one not quite on target. Let him too much, and that one falls incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. 11, ready. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Moving outside the pocket. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. And the Lions have come up with the football. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of midfield. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
180. 17.
Back to the air, it's Goff. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Whoa. We go. What's up?
Goff to throw, exiting the pocket right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. A ball deep for the end zone. That one. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man. Downfield, Chase has it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They go play action for Burrow. Gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy. So if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Come on, Rich.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
11 Thomas.
Burrow to throw. And that is incomplete. Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Burrow now. Escaping the pressure right. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals draw closer here. It's 21-14. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll get that to Ball, his tight end. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Perine. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
On the move left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So these 2 teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Back to throw. Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
MT. 11 MT. 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Ric Flair.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2nd down and 8. He'll go play action with Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by one here in the second half.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Laporta in motion. On play action, Goff. He'll be forced outright. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And knock him down up beyond the 30. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Another try, second and 10.
Here we go. 180.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Lions first down.
Super one.
From the gun, it's Goff. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Now, second and inches. Goff. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Here's Goff. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're right.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
76.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A first down throw for Burrow. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's gone. He's going to try it here again. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that. 2
incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And he got that all wrong. It goes straight out of bounds. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's Brown. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory.